Sky Prophet, baby. Another quick little video for you, man. Hope your day going good. Head, place, and space. It's gonna be routine with that. Holding that love. Just hope your day going good overall. Quick message for you. Just standing up thinking. It's one thing you need to know for sure in life. It's one word that comes with life that you have to have. It's one word that if you don't apply it, you don't become. That word is admission. That word is admitting. Because if you never admit it, you don't have the problem. You don't even acknowledge nothing that you're doing, nothing that's going wrong with you, nothing that you need to correct. If you're not admitting, you're not genuinely walking within your own shoes. That's for sure. If you're not admitting, you can't have a relationship with other individuals based off of love and based off of trust. If you're not admitting, sooner or later, the energy gonna reveal itself to individuals. So you need to understand that we've all did a lot of things. We've all said a lot of things. We've definitely did some things behind people's back. We've hurt people that didn't deserve to be hurt. We've carried on and carried on and carried on and carried on with it. And we be finding ourselves in these places where God pull a blindfold off. Confirmation. And we face to admit. We just face to admit it. And what we have to admit to ourselves, sometimes it ain't pleasant. That's why individuals dodge it. That's why individuals don't want to walk into it. That's why it can't be seen in the mirror by that individual. It's one thing I always knew. It didn't matter about the frame of mind. It don't matter about the dark or the light. None of that ever mattered to Prophet when it came to if I knew what I was doing. I always knew what I was doing. Sometime I was in the right frame of mind when I was doing it, and sometime I wasn't. But as far as what I did, who else can pass that test but you? Who else can pass that test but you about what you done did? See, and that's the catch. I don't know what you call that catch, but that's a catch with individuals though. See, I don't have to admit it to myself. Long as I could go around you and you still treat me and you still can't see it and you still be the way I need you to be with me without knowing that, individuals keep that to themselves. See, morals is something everybody has, but everybody don't acknowledge that. They don't act like it, but they think like it. And when I say that, I mean this. You'll know you did some shit. You don't want to tell nobody because you know how people gonna view you. You know how people gonna take that. That's what I mean. But we still be having, individuals still have the nerves to do that, to do stuff behind people's back, to betray people in such a way that they know they shouldn't before they do it. And still get the thought about people finding out what they doing and knowing that it's not going to be right. It's kind of confusing. It's kind of confusing. It truly portrays an individual that's lost. an individual that's greedy, an individual that's selfish, an individual that doesn't know themselves, man. So admit, hey, if you trying to better yourself, if you trying to clear your slate, if you trying to become the best version of yourself, if you trying to be respected amongst these new energies, you're going to have to admit. You're going to have to admit things. It's mandatory for you. If you can't admit, think about it. What is it? Same thing, same ways as you've been a being. The same exact outcomes you've been a having, the same feelings you're going to run across, the same thoughts that you know it ain't cool. That's what you get to have without the admitting things to yourself. Some of y'all got things to admit to other individuals. But that doesn't matter as much as you admitting it to yourself, because you'll never open your mouth to the next individual if you can't fix it within yourself. That's why we be going so long without being healed. You know, and it's almost like when you say you're going to do it and do it and do it and don't do it, and it wind up sitting there. Now, it sit there for a long time. But you got to remember, it's sitting there. That's what it's doing. It didn't go away. It didn't move. It's simply sitting there. And you can see it. You can see it. So understand what I'm saying. Admitting is just you getting rid of your shadow side. You getting rid of the things that follow you. That's not so pleasant. It's you getting rid of those dark traits and attributes that you have to yourself. It's you simply vibing on a higher vibration, getting understanding on a higher frequency, getting a little bit more back in tune with yourself. It all starts with that word, though. Because if I can't admit nothing to myself, you don't have acknowledgement. You don't have acknowledgement. That's hand in hand. So just remember that when you're going about your days, when you're dealing with individuals, however you place it, but you got to place it. Some of y'all, that's going to set y'all free. Some of y'all, that's going to lift the weight off of you. Some of y'all, that's going to just clear the air. It's going to allow you to be yourself. It's going to allow you to take the mask off. Protect your energy, protect yourself to and from. Watch your surroundings. Watch what you take in your ears. Watch what you give out your mouth. Help somebody if you can. Give somebody some words of encouragement if you can. I always heard the joke about, look at him, they be walking, look at him, he got 2 left feet. That's fine and dandy. I understand it now. Some people just understand the direction they going. That's it. Some people just understand the direction they going. Both of their feet simply move that way. We don't acknowledge it like that, but it's balanced within an individual. Till next time, man, love everybody, man. Sky Prophet, baby. Peace out.